If the Epstein files are new news to you, part 2. If what's coming to light is shocking to you, kind of hit you out of nowhere, some other things you need to look into. If you think the Titanic was natural sinking, you might want to look into that. If you think Princess Diana naturally died in a car accident, you might want to look into that. If you think the British family is not on their own island, you might want to look into that. You're not aware of how some actors and actresses just appear all of a sudden to look much younger than they were years ago. I'm not talking cosmetic surgery. You might want to look into that. Hot dogs, sausages, pepperoni, deli meat, ground meats. You might want to look into that. 69 million people a day eat at McDonald's. How many cows are on this planet? You might want to look into that. Remember when Carl Schwab from The Who said something about you're going to be eating insects? Mystery meat? You might want to look into that. If you think cures are the top priority of the health industry, you might want to look into that. If you're unaware that there's cloning facilities that work with the wealthy, you might want to look into that. Unaware that ET beings have been here long before us and are walking amongst us, and some are good and some are bad, and there's nothing really to fear, because if they wanted to take you out or were capable of taking you out, they would have done it a long time ago, and that's news to you. You might want to look into that. If you're unaware that algorithm is a fancy word for censorship, you might want to look into that. If you're unaware of the story behind the movie with Tom Hanks and the volleyball with the red face painted on it, and the link that it has to Hillary Clinton, you might want to look into that. If you still think the pyramids were put into place with ropes and slaves, you might want to look into that. Why the radios all play 440 hertz, you might want to look into that.